Good morning again, everybody. I know I just barely posted that I just woke up and Debbie was going to the store and I was going to shoot a video for YouTube. So, here I am. She just left. She actually woke up when I went back inside to finish my post. She was already up. It's like getting dressed to go. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't have any lead-in time. So, anyway. Today, I got about 15 to 20 minutes to talk about the human endocannabinoid system. Once again, every time I get new members in my medical marijuana group, I like to reiterate about the human ECS and talk about whole plant cannabis and hemp-derived CBD. People have to get through the stigmata that people get high on weed. Get past it, okay? Listen up. Hemp-derived CBD is the safest natural substance that any human from the birth to death can use. The ancient Chinese and Indians were living to their 90s and their 100s when the average age of the whole planet was 50 to 65. And even as low as 35. 35,000 years ago, the Cro-Magnon people, lived short lives. Okay? The longer we've been around, the longer our lifespans become. The Chinese and the Indians and other old ancient medical systems knew that cannabis and hemp promotes whole body wellness. And it's in your DNA. I can't say it enough. You anti-weed mothers, you produce cannabinoids from the moment of embryonic implantation. Your ECS turned on and sent signals to the growing fetus before it's even 2 or 4 or 8 cells. And it starts its own ECS. So, it is a basic building block from conception, not even birth, conception. And when the baby pops out and mom starts nursing, she's producing cannabinoids in her milk to keep the baby hungry and calm. Naturally occurring. Mom does not ingest weed. So how can you say that weed is evil? If your body mimics the actions of this weed to try to promote your own health and your child's health, how can you deny that? Huh? There is no denial. Okay? There's just getting on the bandwagon, joining the rest of us in reality land, and listen to the facts. We are all born with the ECS, the endocannabinoid system, in our bodies. Can't get past it. You can't deny it. Cannot deny scientific evidence. It's so cold my cigarette went out. But anyway. Well, that's fucked up. I'm going to go inside and finish this because it's freezing outside. I'll butt this out and smoke it later. But I'm going to go inside and talk about the ECS and drop some facts on you. And talk about BigPharma's pills and how those are the worst things we could ever put in our bodies. Is these new classes of drugs. 100 to 400 drugs per year being approved by the FDA. Each and every one of these medications that BigPharma puts out has coma, death, tuberculosis, all kinds of side effects that are worse than the original disease. Okay? Worse than the original disease. Humira and Lyrica started out as pain pills for fibromyalgia. Didn't work on me. I puked blood with them. Any of the new biologics, my body won't handle them. I do fine with morphine sulfate. Why? Because it's pure. My Seroquel is also pure, and Valium is pure. These are long-term medications that have been proven. The new pills, they brought out oxycontin. You know what oxycontin is? It's fracked morphine. Okay, everybody bitching about fracking water. They're doing the same thing with drugs. They frack these drugs down into different elements. They give it these weird-ass names like liraglutide and shit. And they tell you to stick yourself with this stuff. Okay? Diabetics, do not take glutides. Your A1C levels never were a problem until BigPharma told you it was. Hello? Wake up! Ding, 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 ding. BigPharma told you you had to worry about your A1C levels. And now all the doctors and scientific fact that you do not need to go beyond insulin. Medical marijuana controls diabetes and will make you less insulin dependent, and it will keep your A1C levels in line the way they were before the glutides and new drugs and shit. Okay, I'm going to go inside now. I'm just getting on my high horse here. I got to go in because that's where my notes are. See you in a few. Hello again. Here I am. Back inside. It's cold. It's almost 50 degrees now. And it's 6 minutes. Okay. So, I keep reiterating over and over again that the ECS is a naturally occurring system in our bodies. We do not need these new classes of drugs. All those are is a staying tactic by BigPharma to keep us away from the truth. And the truth is that marijuana, cannabis, and marijuana are together. Their sister plant is hemp. Hemp has no psychoactivity. It has less than 3% THC. Hemp is cool. Hemp is great. It's been healing people. Tracy on my group, Tracy Morgan Gibson, CBD, hemp saved me. She sells these naturally hemp-derived CBD products that are promoting whole body wellness in people. Cancers are cured by THC and CBD together. There's some cancers CBD will take care of alone, so this hemp-derived CBD will work. But there's some cancers that you need marijuana plant. You need the THC, because it does more than get you high. THC is not just the high, okay? It does more than just give you a sense of euphoria. Much, much more. And uncountable actions that scientists are still trying to figure out. But they know the facts. And the facts is that our system is naturally occurring and it promotes whole body wellness. Now, all you folks out there that have kids with ADD, ADHD, autism, epilepsy, seizure syndromes, do not use Adderall. Do not use Ritalin. These are synthetic methamphetamines, okay? Everybody's screaming about having meth labs in their neighborhoods. Don't give your children meth if you're going to sit there and talk out the side of your frickin' mouth, okay? Don't give your children this shit. It is worthless. Yes, it calms them down. And it gives them a Jones. It makes your child an addict. Damn it all, it pisses me off because that's exactly what BigPharma is doing. With Adderall and Ritalin and all this shit they're giving oxycontin for 11-year-olds. No. Get off that frickin' bandwagon. Okay? Don't give the synthetic heroin to children, synthetic meth. You're creating an addict. You're going to make your child grow up to be worse than it was when you were trying to take care of them. And they're going to be a plague on this planet. Why? Because you created an addict by listening to BigPharma and the doctors who listen to BigPharma. Tell your doctor you want to start dosing your child with hemp-derived cannabidiol. You will see an automatic, instantaneous change in your child. And you keep it up. You will not turn that child into an addict. He will not become a dope smoker. He will not go to heroin. He'll feel good. He'll feel healthy. He will not have the need to chase down that buzz. Okay? Get off the high horses. Get away from Big Pharma. Everything they're making now, all these new pills, we don't know what's in them. All we know is that they tell you that coma and death and tuberculosis and all these things. And like I was saying outside, Lyrica, Humira, they started as fibromyalgia drugs. Now they're using it for, what? Plaque psoriasis and other stuff. Okay? No, plaque psoriasis. You know, if you got psoriasis, hemp roots. The non-psychoactive hemp. Not cannabis, hemp. Hemp's over here. Non-psychoactive. Clear head. Over here is the euphoria of THC with marijuana. Together they're a power couple. The seeds, hemp seeds or cannabis seeds, both, either of the seeds. 1 acre produces 3 tons of high protein seeds, more protein than any food of its size. For its size, it contains more protein than a steak. Hemp seeds are natural, and you can get them at your health food store and promote your whole body wellness right there. You can start it off. And if you start getting sick, tell your doctor you want medical marijuana because you don't want to become a drug addict. Marijuana does not create addicts. It does not. I'm sorry I get loud and I get pissed off at people. The people on the Christian right and the Christian wrong. They talk shit, okay? I posted a post yesterday about Genesis 1:29. God put all seed, nut, fruit, everything that we need for our sustenance. So if you're religious, get off the bandwagon of saying that weed is the devil's thing, okay? It's not. God put it there. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in that. Nature put it there because we are tied to that plant symbiotically. It's in our DNA. You cannot deny this. And when your child has autism or attention deficit, hyperactivity syndrome, non-psychoactive CBD, you can buy it through the mail from Tracy's site, and you can legally dose your child and keep him calm and healthy, and you will not turn that child into a meth addict. Because that's what's going to happen with Ritalin and Adderall. You're going to turn your child into a freaking addict, and it's stupid. It pisses me off. Okay? I hate to see these new commercials, Cosentix. I'm seeing this every night, 5-6 times in an hour. On one channel, I'm seeing Cosentix advertised. Okay? And this shit tells you that it'll give you tuberculosis. It's for psoriasis. And it shows these people hiding that, oh God, see me, I have psoriasis, why won't you look at me? Hemp-based salves will clear your skin problems up. Period. Hemp-based medicines, cannabis-based medicines are the best medicines. They are not a drug. Does it have the action of a drug? THC marijuana does. It has the actions of a drug, but it does not have the withdrawal factor. It does not have the addiction factor. It's less addicting than coffee. Damn it to hell, I have to have my 2 cups of coffee a day with my creamer. That's why Debbie's out now. I just use the last of my creamer in my coffee. I can't stand black coffee anymore. I gotta have French vanilla. Love it. My body's gotten used to it, and it craves it. So where did I go? I got off track. Oxycontin for preteens. Oxycontin for 11-year-olds. Oh my God, my mother would have never done this. I did something about spanking yesterday, and said spankings, yes. Beatings, no. But spankings, yes. Spankings teach children. It raises them up to be humans instead of assholes. Okay? Smoking marijuana makes humans instead of out of assholes. So if you know an asshole, tell them to smoke a joint. Okay? I tell them they're not going to get addicted to it. Okay? This is Christians Against Drugs on Facebook. They said this thing about, they had this thing with a picture of a dab dripping, oil dripping off of a thing, and they said it's the devil's semen, 91.5% pure sin. You must inject it into your eyeball. Really? Where's my tracks? I've been dabbing. I don't have any needle holes in my eyes. People need to get off their high horses and learn. Pass my videos around to people that don't know anything. And let them hear me tell you that marijuana, cannabis plants, hemp-derived cannabidiol is the healing of the human soul, the human body, the mind, the earth. You do not need herbicides to grow hemp. It outcompetes the weeds. You will not get weeds. I go by the cotton fields all the time, and I see these Pima cotton. It's real short and bushy, lots of cotton on it. But there's these humongous 6-foot-tall weeds sticking up out of the ground. And they're pulling this up when they process the cotton. Okay? These weeds are getting into your cotton supply. Hemp does not do that. Hemp kills the weeds around it. It won't let them live. It's naturally pest resistant because of the terpenes. Terpenes in rosemary, juniper, pine needles, all those strong odors that bugs repel from. Citronella is all terpenes. Okay? I've got a video that talks about terpenes and terpenoids. Just go back through my YouTube channel here and you'll see all my videos. Okay? I've talked about that before. And I have to keep reiterating that the human system requires cannabis. Why? Because it's in our DNA. Okay? If it helps the baby for mom, if mom's milk helps keep the baby hungry and calm, is that not a positive? The baby's not going to get hooked on it. Only as far as anything that is good is worth repeating. That's the only thing about weed that makes quote-unquote addicts. They're not addicts. Marijuana is only worth repeating because it's as much as like chocolate. You like chocolate? Guess what? Anamide. Anamide is a molecule in the chocolate that makes it addictive. Cannabis does not. Hemp does not. Chocolate is addictive. Nicotine is addictive. Caffeine is addictive. I have to have my 2 cups of coffee a day. That's where I was. I got off track on that. I was talking about my coffee, and I got to have my coffee twice a day. Okay? I'm up for a few 5-6 hours, and boom, I hit my napping spot here now. I have a bed, and I have a napping spot and a bed. This used to be my bed, but I love my new bed. But anyway, I gotta have my coffee. Caffeine is addictive. 12 years ago, I was living with this other woman. She tried to go off coffee. Major migraines, sick to her stomach, dizzy. I told her to drink a cup of coffee, 2, 3, 4 sips, and she was cool. And I said, you're addicted to caffeine. I'm still addicted to nicotine. Not as much, though, because marijuana helps me attenuate my symptoms, and I no longer need to smoke 3 to 4 packs a day like I used to. I used to smoke 3 or 4 packs a day. Now I'm down to a pack in 2 days. 1 pack lasts me 2 days. I have Debbie parcel them out. I know where she hides them, but I don't get into them. Out of sight, out of mind. As long as it's out of my sight, it's out of my mind. In fact, I think I might have one. I don't have one in my joint box. But sometimes I put my cigarettes in here because I don't always look in that box. It's over here covered up. Out of sight, out of mind. Same thing with weed. When a person runs out of weed, you will not see them walking the streets at 2 o'clock in the morning looking for a dealer. I did coke back in the day. Yes. That way, I ingested it. I injected it. I mainlined heroin and cocaine. Marijuana attenuated the symptoms. And all you got to do is get off the bandwagon, watch all my videos, and listen to the facts about BigPharma pushing methamphetamines on your children. And you let it happen. You're turning your children into addicts if you let BigPharma dictate to you and your doctors. You tell your doctors you want natural plant-based medicine because it's the only freaking thing that is really going to affect your child or your health positively. Okay? Everybody needs to get off their high horses, join reality, listen to scientific fact. Okay? Scientific fact has proven that the ECS is in our basic DNA structure. That's why every human and every vertebrate on this planet has the system. You just cannot deny this. That's it. So, there's the basics on the ECS for today. Go back and look over my videos on terpenes and terpenoids, and you'll see what I meant about how the aromas in weed outcompetes pests. And it's also mold, mildew, rot resistant, as well as pest resistant and weed resistant. And these are facts that you cannot deny. Okay? That's it. So for total body wellness, try CBD based or hemp-derived CBD. Non-psychoactive, non-addicting, whole body healing. Want to heal your children? Huh? You? Don't give your children Adderall. Do not give your children Ritalin. All you're doing is turning them into addicts. I don't know how many times I can repeat that, but that's what's going to happen. You're going to turn your child into a meth addict with Ritalin. Whole plant cannabis or hemp-derived CBD will treat your child safely, naturally, non-addictively. That's it. So, thanks for your time. Peace out. Free marijuana from the prison of ignorance.